Smokey the Clown, what's up? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I got that job I went to apply for today. I decided to go live for a little bit. But I'm looking for something. Here it is. Right where I last left it. Oh, yeah. I found a 2-ouncer. I mean, not a 2-ouncer, 2-grammer of AeroPro. Boy, am I stoked. Yippee. It's going to be the bomb. Oh, no. How was work for you today? Me and the wife are cleaning up and drinking and smoking. Right on. Say hey to the wife. I'm going to go spend time with my mom tomorrow. You going to have a lot of people over for Thanksgiving? For me, it's just going to be me, my mom, and my grandma. Everybody else is kind of like spreading out. Thanks for stopping in, Smokey. Do, 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 do. Two dogs, right on. Speaking of two dogs, look at those two doggies there. Yay! Right on, bro. That's so cool. Ryan of Church. Let's see if this faggot gets me for copyright.
Makeup ruining your fit? Try Tide. It's boosted. The other guy can't match Tide's boosted cleaning. Looks like we passed. It's all rapping again. Shut up. Welcome. Look at these never gonna be walking around my throne again. I told them that they all suck. Now they licking the seat for donor rags. Got my ego side feeling young again. Talk about church, all you won't never hold the flame it up my hand. Cross-examine the altar, then alter the motives to rope them in and stick them on the track while I'm driving the locomotive. Shit.
Thanks, babe. Later. See you in the flip.
Like I said, dude never produced hits, and I've never paid 2 cents for your doodle dandy country music acoustics. You wish you was snapping, but you really nibbling toothpicks. You wish you was country, y'all only got 2 sticks. Hustle Hard Records really ain't doing shit, except Eddie drove to the 615 with 2 huge hustle of Hollywood dicks. Trying to compensate for when she rode the Upchurch cruise ship. Demon Jones did doubt because you couldn't diffuse this. Now Calhoun texting me like, dude, please call me again. This dude calling me a fed like that statement's for real. But you identify as a dude who's never shaven his beard. I'm about as undercover as your son pretending he's not queer. If you didn't get that last line, I'll explain it to make it clear. Fake shave their beard, change name, and disappear. And if Adam ain't doing or rapping, you really know who he is.
Slide socks. So does this one. Next to red. My next to red. My.
This settlement check completely changed my life, and it came from a car accident I almost forgot about. I never imagined something this big could come from an accident that felt so small at the time. If you've been in any kind of vehicle accident in the past 2 years, even if you think it was minor, even if you were just a passenger, you might be entitled to far more than you realize. Here's my story. I was stopped at a red light when bam, a distracted driver slammed into me from behind. My neck felt a little stiff, but the car seemed okay. We exchanged info and I drove home. Big mistake. Over the next few weeks, the pain got worse. I started missing work. My car developed issues I hadn't noticed right away. The insurance company tossed me a tiny offer and basically said, take it or leave it. I almost did. Then my sister's boyfriend Marcus told me about something called free case evals. He said,
I almost died through flash flood in the spring of 2010. Every time I'm
I'm not frozen.
Okay, gun to your head. What would you even do with $1 billion?
Why do you have a gun in my hand? Since the day I was born, my mother told me we were different. Yes, she had been disowned by her family.
I'll be right back.
On her. Someday.
And what's up?
Call me when you've killed them all.
It's just my backdrop, but I mean, it's me, but hold on, it's gonna go dark for a second. Okay, there, I like that better. Trying to figure out how to turn this light on. That's the fan. It's awfully dark in here. I took my best friend's fan out of her house. What's up, Scott 8790? How are you?
2 calls, 2 emails.
We only got a little bit more sunshine left here in Vegas. And it's only 4:07. And I gotta go back to work till Tuesday. Nobody's in here. What a sucky chat. Oh, here's my other thing.
I'm sure you'll make a killing.
Yeah. Are you anywhere in the West Coast or are you on the East Coast? Me too. Las Vegas to be exact. Listening to Ryan Upchurch. Let me get my drink. Cuffs and whips. Don't got those, baby. Left those in jail. Cookie nookie. I think I've seen you before. Do you like Ryan Upchurch? Or who do you like to listen to? I hope I'm gonna get copyrighted for this. Never get monetized. That's why I'm not monetized yet. But you know, I'm just gonna, I don't know, I keep saying it and then I always flake on it where I just keep talking and talking. I know, I was just giving you a hard time. Oh, you don't think I won't? He would have to do it. And I don't, being an independent artist, I don't know why you'd want to tell somebody, you know, hey, don't play my music in your background, you know. Oh, this is the one where he was with Adam Calhoun. They beefed, they got beef now. They're not holler boys anymore. For as much carofilene as this has in it, I'm surprised it doesn't make me cough that much. It was like practically for free because the government, man. Fuck the government. I'm gonna get ripped. See it? 2 grams of it. Shit. Two grams. That's the most that I've had. Normally it's like half a gram or 1 gram. Like, AeroPro is really stepping up to the plate. I got this close to nothing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it because I've been like, I sold my old iPhone because somebody was nice enough to get me an iPhone. Let me let some more light in. Because I had an iPhone 12. Oh, he took off. Do a blinker, let's see. Too much carofiling. Almost. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost feel like I need to light it, man. Yeah, I have tattoos. I got my name tattooed right here, like a dummy. I got something tattooed right here. I got this right here. And then I got another one on my other arm. And then I got one on my ankle with my sign on it. My astrological sign. Don't ever ask me to do a blinker again, man. I can't believe you did that. It's CBD. Yeah. CBD, that's all this is. This is not THC. I don't do THC, even though it is legal. Because I'm a good girl, and I go to church. And I managed to get a 2006 Dodge Charger, and it runs like a charm. They were gonna like toast it, but you know, your girl Misty Foxx here knows how to work things out. I was telling you a minute ago that I sold my old iPhone, and I just like tripled it, and like I managed to make stuff happen with that money. I still can't get rid of my electric guitar. It's only missing an E string. Oh, you bet I am. Yeah, you've seen me with my hair down how I get. Nah, it spoils things when you're a good girl about everything. But I don't break any government laws. I'm good with the feds. It's only the local police I fuck with. I don't know. Like, really, YouTube is really screwed up to me, man. Like, They can let some more people roll on in here, you know. We could come up with some funny shit to talk about. But I love my little guys. You guys come in and you'll like leave for a while and then you'll come back in. Hold on. No, that was my friend Scotty Bear. He's another YouTuber. And like he'll post something. Not that I don't already know when he posts something, because like I'll get an alert, but he'll make a habit of like texting me what he posts, and then he'll text me and say, or call me and say, hey, I just posted something. It's like, dude, I get notifications every time you post something. And if you don't, like, if I don't get the notification, or if I like ignore it, or like I don't listen to it for whatever reason, I always end up seeing it either way, because just the way YouTube works, you know, it just so happens to like let me know whenever you post something new. I don't know why. I mean, I wish you would let me know about a lot of other YouTubers. Like, I hate to say it, but there's a couple YouTubers that I would like to see fall, you know? And one of them is Jack Doherty. I mean, he's some 22-year-old punk. And it was years ago. It was maybe like 8 years ago. And I was younger then, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm like pushing it now, you know, but I wasn't like that old, but I mean, I was a lot younger than him. He was like a kid, but I thought, what a cool kid. It's just, if I always said, this kid says, I flip all of these. And he had things like water bottles like this. This is actually a bottle of coconut water, and chapsticks and pins and crayons. And what he did was he would flip them all like with one shot and have them land up on one. We're talking pins, water bottles, and boxes, everything. Some of the most oddest things, and he flipped every single one of them, and that has, I don't know, millions of views. That's what did it for him. Then he started doing things like, he immediately started becoming obnoxious by knocking on other random YouTubers' doors. You know, other famous one like Ray's Face Rug. I don't know if anybody's heard of him. He's known for doing like crazy things, like filling up his parents' swimming pool with balloons and weird stuff like that. And, you know, it gets a little crazier, you know, but that was like a family thing, you know. But then he would go like into Walmarts and like terrorize people and shit like that. And the thing about it is that he got thrown out of like every Walmart, but he would start to flex all of the money that he was getting and making and stuff like that. And then he was like, well, shit, well, he you know, when he really screwed up was when he wrecked his McLaren, and he continued to film. He still insisted on continuing to film, and his camera guy was hurt bad. He was bleeding all over his face and everything. And after like, oh, you okay, bro? Are you okay? He still wanted the dude to film. But this was a little bit later. But before that, he was dating this beautiful, beautiful girl named McKinley, who is a part of OnlyFans. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure you figure it out. It's called OnlyFans. And it basically consists of primarily, mainly younger people. I'm sure older people have it too, if you're into that kind of thing. And it's kind of like a porn site type thing. I'm not sure exactly what they do on it or in it, or what it's all about, but I'm sure if you Googled it or GBT chat or whatever, asked about it, or asked Facebook about it, it would tell you, you know, what you need to qualify, or, you know, how much you make or what. And I'm pretty sure it you know, you've got to be 18 or over, but and I'm almost certain it's got a lot to do with porn, you know, X-rated shit, and it circles itself around, you know, younger females. So Jack Doherty, you know, zoned in on that, right? And because, like I said, he started to make a lot of money with flipping the bottles and stuff like that, and, you know, becoming a sensation overnight. when he had all those, and he was watching, oh my God, with his kid, you know, parents and his family, you know, a little kid having all these viewers, you know, and then you could see it on the other little computer. Oh my God, subscriber after subscriber after subscriber after subscriber after subscriber. And then so he was like, shit. So he wanted to do all these other crazy things. So he started going into Walmart and doing all these crazy things. I know it seems like I'm going back and forth, but this will make sense at the end. So he liked that money. So, but you got to remember, this was years ago. The guy's 22. He started like 9-10 years ago or something like that. So he was pretty young when he started. He couldn't even drive, right? So, and his parents would drive him to these places to knock on these people's doors and shit. And they would drive him to 7-Eleven, not 7-Elevens, but Walmarts and Targets and places like that. So he could deliberately cause havoc and get thrown out of there. Because he would jump in the place where they put the balls on and you know, come out the end, and he'd throw bang balls all over the place and bump into people, and and his things as he got older and more money came in and more money came in. Once he turned 18 or something, he was like 15 or something when he bought his first house. So the motherfucker, he just kept doing that shit. And then I guess once he became 18, he figured out that OnlyFans shit, and he used whatever money he had, or however he got into OnlyFans, and he figured out a way to work it. And he already had chicks all over him and shit, because he was a young rich kid and had a fucking house and had a Lamborghinis and fucking nice cars and stuff. And flexing this, flexing that. But he was renting houses, right? He wasn't buying them, he was renting them. But he would throw parties and stuff, and he was doing all kinds of shit before he was 21 years old. And right before he turned 21, he fucked up big time. And this is where it started. This is where the shit hits the fan. Because he was already starting to get worse, get bad for him. But when he wrecked his McLaren, one of the most expensive, if not the most expensive sports car, $250,000. There's probably some that are out there that are more expensive than that. He wrecked it with his friend in the passenger. Not only his friend, but his cameraman in the passenger seat. They're somewhere in Florida when it was raining outside in a McLaren. Okay. Pretty stupid. You shouldn't even drive those cars at that speed and when it's raining outside, okay? But he just chose to anyway. And he was reading his chat on his phone at the time, so he was not paying attention to the roads. And you could see it. It's in the chat. It's all documented. And he, not only that, then he tried to defraud his own insurance company. Big no-no. And so now he has to pay like $5,000 a month for each car for his insurance now. Yeah, they were like, cha-ching! Allstate, of all fucking insurance companies. That's who I fucking deal with. Cha-ching! And it's funny because I got my rate lowered. I was like, yeah, man, I wonder if this is because of fucking all the money they're making off fucking, what's his name? Jack Doherty. Because he tried saying all kinds of stupid bullshit lies. Like that he wasn't on his phone, and that it was the rain's fault, and God only knows what else he probably tried. But he tried to. I'm surprised he didn't get sued by them, which he may. We don't even know about, because he's got some lawsuits on him. And anyway, enough about him. Then he gets arrested not too long ago, a few weeks ago. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Well, then McKinley, his ex-girlfriend, does like a 4-hour freaking podcast with this girl as the victim, because she leaves him. I forgot to say that. And this is where it gets juicy. Hey, what's up, babe? All right, not too bad, Flyers. Not too bad. I got a job today. But anyway, as I was saying, guys, they'd gotten in a fight because he he likes to take this medicine that's only supposed to be prescribed to you, and they're prescribed to people, like to men mainly, but for people who have ADHD or attention deficit disorder, shit like that, and they're basically like a upper, okay, and he got addicted to them, and he ended up kind of getting her addicted to them, all right. But she was kind of sick of it, so she didn't want to keep getting up so early and just going over working like her ass off. And he said, "Come on, let's get to work, 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 work." The OF, the OnlyFans thing. And that's why he had so many rooms in all these different random houses, so they can do the OF work, the OnlyFans work, which we already talked about that. What they do the P word, the dirty, and sometimes some of them are just pictures, and some of them are probably more. Depends on what you want to pay. I've never joined OnlyFans. I've never paid for it. I've never even thought of it. But like I was saying, she did this podcast where she told this lady, all about everything, all about the abuse, and how it finally ended, and how she left the house and had the cops come there and cut everything off. And he was making $500,000. No, 50, 500, I think it was $500,000 a month on her alone. She cut him off. Basically, what ended up happening, and he was wanting to use her, and he was defamation of character, everything, the whole wedding. He would insult her. She fell in love with him, and she took it. And anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about him. Was just look him up and watch him crumble. Because like I told my good friend, I said, you watch him. He'll either be not with us or in prison within the next 5 to 10 years, guarantee it. And he's already starting. He's already got his foot in the door, man. Hey, what's up, Flyers? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let me read that message, guys. So anyway, I'm going to see my mom tomorrow. If you're still in here, 64 Flyers. Hey, faces. How art thou? How art thee? What's everybody doing, man? I finally got the jeans I wanted. Can't really see them very well. Kind of. Sort of. Yeah. It's worthless. Oh, 7:30. Damn. Yeah, I don't go back to work till Tuesday. Thank you. So I'm glad everybody's okay, and hopefully everybody has a nice Thanksgiving. YouTube is like really not, just only having like 1 or 2 people in at a time, so it's kind of boring. I'm sorry, guys. The algorithm. Oh, 64, it's checking in cars and checking out cars, DMV services, and anything to do with cars and delivering them to where they need to be delivered to. Be driving. Sometimes I'll be driving from one part of town to the other part of town. Sometimes I'll be driving from right around the block. I know, and you know what? I'm gonna be the only one. Like my mom and my aunt, they're ordering from some fancy place which I can't afford, and I didn't want to beg them for money. So I'm gonna get like a chicken, you know, one of those chickens that they make in a bag. Right on 64. But yeah, it's just about, you know, working with cars, moving around cars and stuff like that. And I'll be moving around trash and stuff. But I'll be making tips in a couple months, so maybe even before then. So, you know, it is what it is. Can't complain, you know, I'm alive, right, guys? Had my hair down earlier. Missed it. Oh, nice. Yeah, man, that's so sweet. I think I could squirm up enough for a chicken and some mashed potatoes and maybe a little bit of cranberry. They get paid weekly, so. Never seen it down. That's it. By what, Fox? My hair? Yeah, mashed potatoes are good. I like light gravy. Oh, how sweet. I got it. I got it. Because I don't get that EBT snap shit. Yeah, actually $30 is like pretty much the limit, yeah.
We're here to help people customize and save Liberty Mutual. So that's why the people was here? Yes. And the email has a name. Only paying for
You'll reimburse. Okay. No, I already got a plan. I just don't know if I should go get it tonight or in the morning. Because there are stores open tomorrow in the morning. Dead ass. But for whatever it's worth, Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I get more excited around Christmas. Dear God. That's cool though. 52 faces, but I mean, no joke. Oh wow, there's 3 people still in here. Sweet. Tell me what you're doing for Christmas wherever you are from. Oh, everybody left. I gotta unlock the door. Everybody left. Oh, I have the card. She's the only one that has Cash App. But I have the card all the time. Yeah. It doesn't go to her, it goes to me. I know it seems funny, right? But no, it goes to me. Because if I did Zelle, I'd be giving everybody my phone number. I did that one time, and luckily I didn't get in like weird ass trouble or weird ass shit. I had accidentally doxed myself. All right, I'll do that. Yeah, she'll, like, if she even looks at her phone, she won't even know. She'd literally have to look at her phone. God, I should not have taken my friend's freaking... That's with lighting up. That's with lighting on. That's terrible. Yeah. I gotta figure out how to turn this lamp on. Oh. And then the fan, the thing to turn the fan off is like super high. I mean, serious, guys, you should see how freaking high this thing is. You fucking gotta be like Superman or fucking Michael Jordan. All I wanted was a little extra light. I'm gonna find a way to make some extra light. I'm gonna come back live on in a little bit. It's only 4:41, y'all. Talk at you later. Bye-bye.